my bad. You ain't geese, too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'm a running back. Same day, why I'm a running back. Friday, payday, running back. Running back, running back, running back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello, that's the J calling. Let me click over real quick.
Running free. It's the coach. You're set for Madden football on EA Sports. Coming up.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Tennessee Titans and the Atlanta Falcons. This fielded at the 2. Past the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. That kick return TD is 98 yards in length as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
That boy Cordell's on.
So a heck of a start to this, so we haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
Booming, man.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for the team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you'd better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
Bryant's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So how about that for an intriguing start? The opening kickoff of the ball game, return for a touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The fifth-year quarterback, Marcus Mariota, ready to lead the Titans. Mariota still looking for his first 16-game season. He did pack on a few pounds in the offseason this year. Said he hopes to add a little durability and stay healthy throughout. Mariota now to throw on first down. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the gun, Mariota. He finds Corey Davis. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. And the offensive starters for Tennessee.
And they're coming off a good win on the road last week, but they do know that they have a home game next week. So all the focus has to be, can they get a second win on the road and make going home that much sweeter? That's the intention in this ball game.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Mariota to throw for it on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the penalty, here's Freeman. Fighting through, and he's got space. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front.
That's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Mariota now. Completes it to Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. This is Dion Lewis now in his 9th NFL season. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. The starters defensively now for the Falcons. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
They held them to just 13 points in the game. And truthfully, you can't expect them to play much better than that. That's excellent defense.
On 2nd and 7, Mariota, and Walker has it. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. And they tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Mariota going to bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Adrian Claiborne able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
What up, Softy?
Throwing on 2nd down. Mariota. He's got Lewis. Call it a gain of 5, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. He finds Humphreys. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
I don't need the first field of this.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover them.
And this is going to be intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. They run. Devontae Freeman fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Back now in Atlanta, 2nd quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
You're not mad, I'll be. Nigga got a kick fight on me.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man. Complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of a game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kevin Byard, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raider, gets the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was looking for the rookie A.J. Brown there, but now it's third down.
He really
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Check three.
Hey, check
Yeah, he not hurt, bro. How he hurt, bro?
From the shotgun, Ryan.
Nigga, you just said they lied about his health. That's why I said he's hurt.
Incomplete.
No, they lying and saying
play call
his knee
there.
hurt. That's
Now
why
it's
they
fourth down.
He really ain't hurt.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy can hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return.
Kobe, don't leave.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. The Titans on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Mariota. And that is intercepted by last year's NFL leader, DeMonte Casey. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A.J. Brown, his second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons push further out in front. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play,
do you run the 4-4?
Touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs. If you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
A reminder coming up tonight, a tough ticket in New Orleans. The Cowboys in town to take on the Saints on Sunday Night Football. And tomorrow night, Charles and I, we go to Pittsburgh. Bengals and Steelers, 2 teams. Well, they don't like each other very much. That's well documented. That starts at 8:15 Eastern as we close out the month of September. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping
this
big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
I ain't got no fucking wheel.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially in such a line of scrimmage amidst
I had started smoking my black.
In this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big time play?
Going underneath for
Hey, man, I got about a week and a half
This is
left.
going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. But
I think I won that. Matter of fact, nigga, this is my last pack. I ain't gonna lie to him.
So much about offense is what you call hitting the yardage. You know,
that nigga said I smoked approximately 95
and then
blacks.
make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch.
I was
They did limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Yeah, back onto the field now comes Devontae Freeman. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting.
Who already played that
I don't have any doubt that the head coach you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On second down, Freeman.
That nigga told me I was black quarterback. That nigga told me I was black
getting one there on second down.
The Eagles?
Yeah.
Bro,
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Bro, they did Deshaun Watson so dirty on this game.
What's his overall?
I mean, he had 85, but they act like he can't do what he do best.
He only played like 2 seasons because he's been hurt.
Exactly. What does he do best?
Nigga make plays. He can throw on the run. On this game, this nigga can't throw on the run for sure.
A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
Nah, it used to be sounding like you picked another.
Teammate used to tell me all the time.
Nah, you used to be bad.
You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away.
Bro, you beat me one day 3 times. No, that was one time. You beat me 3 times for 2K.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that.
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On second down, it's Freeman. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Falcons fans everywhere excited that Devontae Freeman is back on the field wearing number 24 in the red and black. Remember, he went down in week 2 in 2018 with an injury and didn't return.
Let me get the first round, bro.
That led him to 1,000-yard seasons in 2015 and 2016.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And that'll bring it
I got Jimmy Smith and Marcus Peters.
The incompletion,
nah,
yes,
give up
maybe
Humphries, nigga.
the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup.
I can fuck with Humphries for
relax
first
just
round.
a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a
but
chance
I don't want to give it up,
drive.
niggas. I plan on winning the Super Bowl.
Again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw is Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin
Shit,
Ridley.
if it ain't this year,
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts.
Why they give you next year?
7 seconds to play in this first half.
Because I gotta pay niggas and I gotta cut niggas. I ain't got that many niggas to pay them.
My nigga Chark got his development tree.
So you gonna give me a first round for Jimmy?
They got play action here on first down. He's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash.
This nigga got deep back.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
I think his zone coverage is the 94.
And he's going to go down.
Nigga, you saw what he did to B when he threw that deep pass down the middle. He should have did that. That's what he fucked the whole game up.
Timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining.
He took that chance, nigga. Soon as you throw that deep pass down the middle, and Earl started like
this is caught for a touchdown.
It's over.
Now hold everything. Your flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back.
This nigga Luke Kuechly.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Look at Michael Pierce right there.
That's the nigga that sacked him on that one play.
I seen his fat ass.
That nigga said he fat.
On second down, here's Ryan. Flush to his right. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Wesley Woodyard able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Is this nigga with the job in the other way there?
Yo, you got the number one
They
left
need to
guard.
reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
What's wrong with you?
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead.
We need to get rid of Miles
Here
Garrett,
in quarter number 3. That'll be taken
That nigga
in
didn't have no
end zone.
sacks.
And no run back
But who
here.
just left
This will be a
tackle? Who just left
touchback, and it comes out to the 25.
My left tackle ain't nobody. That's the
Tennessee
thing.
as they get set to take the field.
Yeah, look at my left tackle,
One to
bro.
forget really on both sides.
See,
of the
I wish
ball.
today, like, when you pick your defensive play early, you could be on the field arranging your defense.
Trying to find something to string together,
Nigga,
get
Miles
some
Garrett like a
consistency,
95.
something sustained,
Wait,
maybe
your nigga
calm their
still
whole
lose.
team down.
I mean, Miles Garrett can put anybody on the game.
You're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts there. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion.
It don't matter.
Just shy
Miles
of the
Garrett got
marker.
like 95 finesse. There's only 2 powers.
Mariota to throw it. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his
He was
second
holding this shit
there.
up, though, niggas. I was in that pass. I was in the
That
pocket
interception
chilling
was
the whole
dropped,
game.
and it would have been their 3rd of the game. And I will
Campbell, he
guarantee
fucking
in the
sucks. I
huddle
didn't even
on
see
the
that
bench,
nigga on the
all
field.
the defensive guys have been talking about is we've got this guy right where we want
he
him.
tried.
Who's going to
He
get the
should've
next
did
one? It
that.
almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Lewis. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Well, you better forget about
Officially a
that.
gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got just 2 years to get after him now.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota.
I fuck with my middle linebacker more because it's 63 overall.
Well, they're unable to convert
Not
that
really,
into
but I
much,
control
but it's
the nigga,
never
so
a
he
bad
good out
idea
there.
to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of
Everybody else
disruption he can
really
cause.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Name that nigga Bobby Johnson.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Lewis here on 1st down. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
But they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They try again with Lewis. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for him. On 3rd down, Mariota.
Damn, gun, you wanted to
As he's dropped on the sack. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. They find some open field here. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever is in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
This will be caught by Brown. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Get the fuck out the way, lineman. Nigga ain't blocking nobody. Get the way.
On your team. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Ready to go.
Here's Ryan. Got a man. It's Brown. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Now Ryan gets it off to Freeman. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 30 yards. Here's Ryan. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Wesley Woodyard in there to get him, and that is sack number 6.
Fuck, how you do that?
Someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
He got burned. That nigga fast, too.
Nigga, I was trying to snap the ball, nigga. I kept stopping the square.
This will be the last play of the quarter.
That nigga threw that bitch.
Been out there trying to say things.
Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Letting one go deep for the end zone. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Oh, because I'm going to keep it there, man.
You've got the big lead. If you're coaching Charlie, you still taking shots like that downfield?
Oh,
You're concerned with running some clock and making sure you're
bad.
taking care of the lead, because if you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
You said what?
That is thirsty.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
8-piece nugget. Spicy chicken.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's
They don't bring that
Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Turn your ass
It's the
around.
linebacker recording the sack.
Let him do it.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And did he have enough? He did. He kept it online and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. That stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-9.
Sadie, fuck you,
So
bitch.
it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken
I'm
a
about to go
knee.
to the
And
store,
that's
lay
the
that bitch out. Next
25-yard
go get
line.
good food.
Ain't nothing for her to do.
The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here.
I just be feeling like
Let's face
Sadie
it,
gonna
this
do
drive
Irish
is not going to have any
shit on
bearing in this
everybody.
game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points.
Hey,
You
Omar
got to
got
run
that
that
bitch, 93
yourself
speed.
as you move on to the next one.
Matt Brick,
Now,
who you
the
got?
running play, we got a man
Nah,
down on the
Raheem,
field.
most dirt.
While the trainers take a look, will step aside.
What's his overall, nigga?
77?
77? He fucking sucks.
Nigga,
but if you got a good offensive line, nigga, all you need is speed.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
You see what I did to that nigga with Dontrell Hillary in the other league? He is fucking 63.
And his pass incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Technically,
what's the name? He come with the team, bro. That's the number one right there.
Let me give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
No, I don't.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller, since that the screen pass was available, whenever you get a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense.
And you dropped the pin!
Well there for a first down.
Fuck!
Mariota
You see that dumb
sets up the screen to Lewis. And he'll lose yardage here back at the 47. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really played well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see him break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it in the feet of your back. Make sure no one picks it off. Or you throw it away. Throw it over the side. And try to make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
The Titans on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. Mariota. He finds Humphreys. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working out of the gun. Mariota. It's caught. Humphreys. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
7 yards there and a first down.
Oh, fuck!
Mariota now to throw on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Adrian Claiborne picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
Now a play fake here on first down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 yards there, 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They'll run here with Freeman. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and the lone man in the backfield is Freeman. He'll get it up the middle, and he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better 1st quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 25 yards that time. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Desmond Trufant. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, Just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Freeman. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage, and time is going to expire in this football game. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points.